Hello everyone and welcome back to Paddock Chats with RS. As we eagerly await the beautiful scenic Belgian Grand Prix, let's have a recap of the summer break so far. The season so far has had so many twists and turns, with the Red Bull and Ferrari rivalry, Mercedes' comeback and the ever-changing driver market during the silly season. So let's see what's been going on during the summer. We have seen an intense battle between Red Bull and Ferrari, with Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen in the forefront. After initial setbacks, Max Verstappen and Red Bull seem to have the championship in clutch, although the same cannot be said about Ferrari. Ferrari have been having a multitude of technical as well as strategic issues, which seem to be taking a huge toll on Charles Leclerc's chance at the championship contention. Next up in the agenda, we have Mercedes. Mercedes had a really rough start to the season with the porpoising problems, but they seem to have fixed the problems, and George Russell and Lewis Hamilton have been doing really well. Lewis Hamilton is having a really good season now with 3 consecutive podiums. So is this a comeback for the 7-time world champion? Then we have the midfield teams from P4 to P8 of the Constructors' Championship. Alpine, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, Haas, AlphaTauri. These teams have shown significant improvement in their cars, the technical side, and as well as the driving done. Some amazing driving and some amazing overtakes we've seen this season have been in the intense midfield battles. We have Alpine, which is on the 4th spot with 99 points, followed by McLaren, who are only 4 points shy with 95 points. This is an extremely intense battle, and this is what makes the Formula One races interesting. Now let's get to the headliner of today's video. The ever-changing, unpredictable driver market, which has left F1 fans in the dark over the summer, because we have no idea what's going to happen from the next season onwards. Sebastian Vettel, 4-time world champion, created an Instagram account just to announce his retirement from Formula One. This leaves a seat wide open at Aston Martin. And guess who came to fill that seat in? None other than the 2-time world champion and veteran Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso is now signed with Aston Martin from the 2023 season. But is this really a good choice for him technically? Because Aston Martin seems significantly slower than Alpine this season at least. So has Lawrence Stroll promised some things to Alonso just like he promised to Vettel? Let's see, we have to wait to understand. And then we have the entire Oscar Piastri drama. Oscar Piastri is a very successful Formula 2 driver, and he had been announced as the new Alpine F1 driver in place of Fernando Alonso. But this apparently was without informing him or without his consent to actually driving for Alpine. So the F1 pages had posted and the Alpine pages had posted saying that Oscar Piastri is going to join. But then he released a statement saying that he will not be joining Alpine racing. So this was an extremely chaotic time for everyone because no one exactly knew what was going on. Then there came rumors that Piastri is actually replacing Ricciardo at McLaren, and that Ricciardo and McLaren have a deal for Ricciardo to leave the team and for Piastri to fill in his seat. Half of that has come true already. Ricciardo is now leaving McLaren. This leaves a huge question mark for Ricciardo's future in Formula One, because Ricciardo's been to almost every team there is, and the few teams that he hasn't been to, their future seems pretty set. So I think we just have to wait and see what's going to go on this season, and I can guarantee you that the future of Formula One is going to look very, very different, with new drivers coming and the old drivers gone. Now it's all eyes on the Belgian Grand Prix set in the beautiful Belgian Spa. We have to look out for Max Verstappen, who is starting at the back of the grid along with the other championship contender Charles Leclerc due to a power unit change penalty. But Max Verstappen has a significant lead in the championship, and it seems like his car is fast enough to possibly get pole. but we have Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez starting in the front row. So let's see how the race goes and let's see how this season goes. Thank you for watching, everyone.